Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but this is all I'm going to say, man. Dear Oklahoma City. Hey, do you mind? Can I make a video real quick without you asking for attention? Anyway, dear Oklahoma City Thunder, ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching this video. Okay, hold on. Come here. Yeah. Lay down. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I am the biggest Oklahoma City Thunder fan that does not live in Oklahoma. Okay? I've been a lifelong OKC fan. I've been a fan since I was 9 years old. Like I really started to understand basketball when I was like 11. Because like I said, I watched OKC as much as I could when I was 9, but I really watched OKC and understood basketball when I was like 11, like the year before they went to the finals. And to put the shit lightly, if you live under a rock, OKC has completed their rebuild, and OKC is a good basketball team. And you know, it's just crazy to me because we had KD, Westbrook, Ibaka, Harden. We had Jeff Green, Reggie Jackson. We had Steve Adams, Kevin Martin, Caron Butler, Derek Fisher, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, Enes Kanter. We had plenty of names. There's probably somebody I'm missing. Josh Giddey. We had plenty of names come through this organization, and we haven't won shit. Now we've had playoff success, but we haven't won anything. And the reason I'm making this video, this is probably going to come out on Wednesday, the day before the game 1 of the finals. Like I said, I'm a big Thunder fan, so Thunder, I'm a Cowboys fan, and people say the Cowboys have been through heartbreak, which they have. Not like OKC, in my opinion. You know, you lose the finals, you trade James Harden, you see how that went. 2014 or 13, you win 60 games at the time, record for OKC. Westbrook gets hurt in the playoffs due to Pat Bev. Your playoff hopes are dashed because Kevin Durant can't carry. Can't blame him for that, but he can't carry, which would be a trend throughout his career. 2014, run up against the Spurs. Serge Ibaka gets hurt. He has to rush back in the Western Conference Finals. He rushes back. He plays pretty good. He does his thing on Tim Duncan. Pause. And it looked like we were gonna force a game 7, and Kawhi Leonard just ripped, the heart out of OKC, and then Tim Duncan stabbed the heart out of OKC later on after that block that he did. 2015, you missed the playoffs by 1 game because the Spurs lost to the Pistons on purpose. You can't convince me otherwise. I don't care. I'm not even going to argue with you. 2016, you guys know the story. You win, go up 3-1 against the Warriors. 3 consecutive losses. Blow the series. It's an add insult to injury. Kevin Durant goes there. I can still never forgive him for that. OKC fans want a reunion. They want us to trade for him in this offseason. I would put my flag down if we ever signed him back. Yo, let me record my video, please. Anyway, he leaves. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, hold on, bro. Anyway, he leaves, and Westbrook wins MVP. We get put out by the Rockets because nobody can make a jump shot. We didn't have enough. Get Melo and Paul George. You only win one more game than you did the last season. You get put out by a rookie and role players. 2019, Damian Lillard games you from half court and basically sends you into a rebuild, which people didn't know, but that was the best thing that could have ever happened to OKC. Now you're rebuilding. So that's heartbreak, bro. I just gave you like an 8-year stretch of heartbreak. Um, Next thing you know, rebuilding. Chris Paul comes. We get to game 7. We lose game 7 in heartbreaking fashion. Chris Paul misses a bunny, and then they draw up a play, and I'm not even going to go back and watch it, but I think at the end, everybody says the season ended when Lou Dort threw the ball out of bounds. No, we got a timeout off. I think Billy Donovan drew up a play for Steve Adams at the three-point line, and I think he ended up being the one that had to chuck the goddamn shot. Then we get the rebuild. So the next 2 years we rebuild. Then we draft Chad, blah, 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 blah. We make the play-in. Then we go to the first seed last year. I followed every playoff game. I didn't think we was going to get to the finals, but I thought we would get to the conference finals. You guys know that story. And now here we are in the NBA finals after getting Alex Caruso, after signing Isaiah Hartenstein, extending some guys. And don't fuck this up, OKC. Don't fuck this up, bro. Please don't fuck this up. Now, the difference between this one and the last one, we weren't favored. I don't think we were favored to beat the Heat. I could be wrong, but even if we were favored, it didn't feel like it. It felt like they're the more experienced team and blah, 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 and you've seen what happened. This one is different because we're heavy favorites, and no, that doesn't scare me. I expect OKC to win it, and I expect OKC to win in 5. Win, though. Regardless of what happens, win the finals. I'm going to be in Oklahoma City for every game. I'm expecting to be at the parade, making content, doing what I do, but Oklahoma City, windows are huge in the NBA. Look at the Brooklyn Nets. They had Kyrie, Aldridge, KD, Harden, Blake Griffin, Joe Harris, Claxton, whoever else, Dinwiddie maybe, I don't know. And within like a season that was done. The Warriors, although they won, they had like 3 seasons of that group. The point is OKC has to, you gotta understand windows. No matter what happens after this season or whatever going forward, at least win one title, and you're already there now. You might as well win this one. I'm confident OKC will win this one. It's just crazy to me. Like, I just cannot believe. I thought we were going to the finals. I was super confident in OKC going to the finals. The shit that fucked me up was I thought we was going to blow through the West, cook the Grizzlies, and then the Nuggets, unhealthy, new coach. Jamal Murray sick. They just played a grueling 7-game series, and they took OKC to 7. Mainly because they ran zone. They kept Shea out the lane. They kept us out the lane. They kept us off of the free throw line the best they could. And they forced us to play team ball and have to shoot them out of the zone and execute transition. And we did. But it took us 7 games to do that. And that was crazy to me. I thought we were going to beat them in no more than 5 games, bro. I was wrong. We played the Timberwolves. They're running man-to-man. I expected us to whoop the Timberwolves because, as you see in the playoffs, OKC struggles against zone. But I knew Chris Finch was going to be stubborn. He has the man-to-man defenders, but it doesn't matter who you have if we're just getting to the free throw line every 5 seconds and forcing you to play less aggressive. So I assumed once we finished the Nuggets series, we were going to whoop the Timberwolves, and you could essentially say we did. And now we're in the finals against the Pacers. A high-flying offense, a fast-paced offense, a good team. Not better than us, but they're a good team, or else they wouldn't be in the finals. please just win the finals. Do what you have to do. No more heartbreak. No more, oh my God. No more Klay Thompson game 6. No more half-court buzzer beaters to end your season. None of that shit. Dominate from start to finish. Win the series in 5, preferably a sweep. Catch me at the NBA draft in about 3 weeks. Thunder out, baby.